Hey everybody, welcome to Medling World. Happy New Year right here, Celebration, Florida. Come on in, check it out. I don't know if you guys can see right by there. Finally found an alligator to show you guys. Yes, even down here, you gotta be careful because see those steps right there? There he is. Happy New Year there, gator buddy. He's a pretty good size one too. So we're just kind of hanging out tonight. It's just kind of one of these like New Year Day vlogs. Figured we'd tell you, well, first of all, Happy New Year once again. We'll just kind of have a little talk today as we're walking around the lake because we wanted to tell you why. Oh, look at this big turtle. I don't know if you guys will be able to see him. Ah, he's going down. He's like right over there.
I don't think
you might see him. There's his little head. So we got ourselves a nice Starbucks drink there. And we got Jake leading the way. We're just kind of walking around. Again, New Year's Eve. We're getting ready to go hang out with some of our neighbors in our community tonight. Just a few of us are going to get together just to hang out and have fun. But we figured we'd make a nice little vlog about why we moved here to Celebration, why we picked this town to live in, right, Roberta?
Yeah, nice town.
It's an awesome town. And we came, well, what happened was we came from Connecticut. So we used to live all the way up there. This time of the year, I would not be wearing this t-shirt or short sleever, right?
Not at all.
And what we did was we used to travel here so much, right, yeah, Roberta? And then what happened every time we came?
Because I think that's where we belong.
Yeah, I shouldn't say we used to travel to Celebration specifically. Disney.
Yeah,
Disney, Universal, just Central Florida in general, right, Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah. And that's exactly, that's really what it come down to.
Yes.
It was fun. So we decided, let's just go live where we have fun. Like, why not, you know?
Yeah.
And that's really how basic it was.
And every time we came over here, we felt like it was home.
We did. Every time we landed at MCO
Florida,
Airport,
yeah.
It was always like, we're home, you know? Yeah. So what, kind of how the process started, right, Roberta, is we'd come down here 3-4 times a year almost. The last few years before we moved here. So we started to say, listen, we got to find where we want to live. You know, when you're moving from a state to state like that, you want to make sure you're going to be living in a community that you like, that you enjoy. So what we did was every time we came down, right?
Yeah.
What would we do, Roberta?
We used to go to like the places. Well, first we start researching online, like everybody else. You search like. So we came down to what? Probably like a few communities. Right,
yeah. All around Disney.
That's what this way, yeah.
We're gonna walk. This is actually, guys, here's, not to interrupt Roberta, but this is like a residents only area.
Yeah.
All this pool's heated all year over on this side, so you can swim in this. And right now, January, December.
We have a playground too.
And playground, but we're trying to get off the beaten path. There's just a lot of people over there. It's a popular area down here. So yeah, like Roberta, what were you saying as I interrupted you? Like you know, if you watch Medling World, I'm sorry, Roberta. I just have this habit of I see something and I start talking. Roberta, no, she doesn't get upset.
We start visiting the places.
Like I'm just gonna interrupt her. Look, let's sit down here for a minute. We'll sit this way so you can see the nice lake behind us. Right, Jake?
Yeah.
Come on over, Roberta. Let's continue our talk on a walk.
Yeah, so we start visiting places. Visiting the places but the most important things I think we did in that time was we would talk to local people.
Yes, definitely.
Talk to people that were working in specific places and then having conversations about how is the traffic, how you like over here, how long is your commute, correct? So we start asking questions. And most places, what came down to was traffic.
Traffic, Central Florida, right, Jake? You know about traffic down here.
Yeah, a lot of traffic.
And what we did was, right, Roberta, we always loved Disney a little bit more than Universal. We like them both, but Disney, as you guys can see in the vlogs, there's a lot of Disney, right?
Yeah, Disney has the extra magic.
It's just kind of that special. Jake likes them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the parks are good.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it was. I think that because we like to be close to Disney, we narrowed down even more.
That's right.
To a couple communities that it was, they were like close to Disney.
That's right.
And that we enjoy. And then we narrowed down to traffic.
Traffic, yeah. And we kind of picked after looking at all the different towns
Yes.
and talking to everybody, we checked out some really nice towns around here.
Yes.
And we checked out a lot of apartment places because what we put in our mind is we're gonna rent, right?
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, Jake, apartment living down here is it's wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie.
We have a pool right by our apartment.
Yeah. So the cool thing about when you live,
Yeah.
we'll talk about like here in Celebration, is there's no gated community here,
No.
and there's a lot of really nice apartment communities here.
Correct.
So we chose one of those,
Yes.
and I love where we live.
Yes.
It's awesome. Our neighbors are awesome in our building.
Yeah.
That's who we're getting together with tonight, just right in our building, so we can walk right to each
We
other's.
have a pool, gym.
We have pools and gyms and dog parks and walking trails.
Yeah.
These
and
trails you
car
see
wash.
here, we could walk all the way home.
And car wash.
We have couple car washes, couple pools, couple clubhouses, pool tables,
Yeah.
all kinds of activities. It's like a resort, really.
It doesn't mean we're not gonna buy it.
No, we'll probably end up, but I think the point was we wanted to rent to make sure, you know, if you get stuck into a mortgage, you know, then you got to try to move a house, right, Jake?
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't want to ramble on too much, but if in your mind you're thinking, oh, I don't want to live in an apartment. Anyway, New England has wonderful apartments, don't get me
Yes.
wrong. But down here, it's a whole nother level.
Yeah, that's a lot of things included. Yes.
And in the town itself of Celebration, there's residents-only areas.
Correct.
I just showed you one of them. This is public here for everybody, but there's a bunch of pools.
Yeah.
So there's 2 heated pools in town,
Yeah.
but there's 7, 8, 10 different pools all around town. So it's just a wonderful town to live
It
in.
is.
So the point is, we didn't just say, oh, let's just go move to Florida and that's
We
it.
did
This took,
check the school.
but it took years in the planning.
Yes.
We didn't just wake up one day and decide.
No.
So I think my message to everybody is, yeah, people ask us, hey, why'd you move there? What'd you
Yes.
do? So we're just kind of making like a little New Year's blog, just kind of talking.
A lot of people do ask, but a special shout out to Joann.
Yeah,
too.
Joann
She did,
with
yeah.
the big ask. She
Yeah.
actually sent us a message, I think.
Yes.
I can't remember if it was on a video or Facebook or a text. I can't remember exactly, but so this is kind of for her too, but for everybody that kind of enjoys Medling World.
Yeah.
And I know that we do make a lot of vlogs here in Celebration, and you guys are really enjoying these vlogs. We have the stats. We can see that there's some of our some popular ones.
People really like celebration.
Especially this time of the year, you guys saw. If you haven't had a chance, we're gonna put the whole playlist of Celebration in here. They have car shows. They have Jake. What's your favorite thing about Celebration?
The car shows.
The car show. Yes.
And they have a huge exotic car show every year in April.
Yep.
It's amazing. 4th of July parades, Christmas.
Yes.
I mean, the Jeter Bend
Halloween.
lights. It is.
Halloween's
It is.
amazing.
We love living here. Celebration, Florida. Listen, this is just all our opinions, you know.
Yes,
I don't.
it's our opinions,
the town doesn't pay me to say any of this. I promise. So as we head back to our car, as it's getting a little dark down here now, just want to thank you all and listening to just our story, right?
Yes.
It's just what we did, and it's worked out really well for us.
Yes.
Especially when you can wear clothes like this on December 31st. So thank you so much for watching Medling World. Please take a moment, subscribe. Thank you to everybody who subscribed during this past year.
Yes.
We're so thankful for all of you. You guys prove it to us that you love Medling World. I can't wait to continue with this. Like,
Yeah.
I have a passion for this like you wouldn't believe it. So we're gonna keep just doing what we're doing.
Yeah, and we want to wish you everybody a great 2023.
And last but not least, see ya!